Hi, welcome to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke, and this is your December monthly tarot forecast. And this reading is for Cancer. And Cancer, I hope you had a great month in November. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Winter Solstice to all my pagan friends out there for the month of December. And Cancerians, I pre-shuffled your cards right before the video. So let's just jump right into it and see what's in store for you for the month of December. Cancerians. It seems to be there's been a lot of conflict lately that's coming and going. If you've had conflict or strife lately or something on a stressful level, it's coming and going. So what I'm gathering for you for your atmospheric elements or attributes for the month of December, Cancerians, is one of rest, relaxation, and a state of repose where you're just like, you gotta lay down and take a breather. And perhaps because you've been through something very emotionally stressful or something that's been mentally taxing, it's the element of don't get too stressed out this month. It's the holidays. Everybody's shopping, Black Friday, getting the best deals out there. Don't let it get too mentally taxing for you. That's what the Tarot is communicating to you this month, Cancerians. And it's one of repose and rest and mental rest and mental stability and just calmness, meditation, a quiet room, so to speak. So if there's a lot of chaos going on around you this month, find a quiet place, find that quiet room, even if you can't physically find it in your mind. So that's what I'm getting for you for this month. And a lot of things have been mentally stressful perhaps for Cancerians, or like a mental overload lately. So take that rest, take that relaxation, and find your quiet room this month. Now, perhaps for Cancerians, there have been medical problems or health issues. There might have been surgeries for many Cancerians as of lately, but there's a new beginning happening. So strength out of adversity, or perhaps strength out of a difficult situation. You have an ace, and it's the Ace of Swords. Now, you have a prominence of swords in your reading, and swords are connected to the air signs, intellect of the mind, and they can also be relative to medical or health issues, as symbolically represented as the sword, kind of like a surgical utensil or something being cut through, like an incision, symbolically. But what this ace is telling me, Cancerians, is you're on a new path. You're on a new beginning, perhaps something out of adversity or difficult times. This is a new beginning born from a difficult time, stressful situation, or difficult issues lately. So a new beginning is coming. So when I started your reading and I said, stressful things, but they're passing through, that's what I'm feeling for you. So anything that was towards the end of November, beginning of December, you just felt mentally wiped out, physically, emotionally exhausted from that. I think being emotionally exhausted is a different kind of tired than physical exhaustion. So something is going to really begin for you, Cancerians, out of that this month, which is really positive. And it could signify swift action on your part as well. And what's interesting is next to this ace, You have the wish card, and is traditionally called the wish card. And it's the Nine of Cups. So anything you've been hoping for or wishing for or dreaming about this month, Cancerians, there's a real potential for yes, it could be happening. And I'll get to that in a minute as to why it's a yes because of your outcome card in that position. But it's anything that you've wished for, wishes fulfilled this month. But also be careful to not allow anything that you're trying to manifest to allow that negative chatter get in the way, or to allow that worry to get in the way, or allow that stress or anxiety to get in the way. And Cancerians are very creative people, but they also are very prone to anxiety, very prone to worry. I have Cancer rising. I'm a Pisces, but my rising sign is Cancer. So I'm like a double whammy of emotions sometimes. So don't let your emotions dictate so much or take over your mind so much. Kind of clear it out. Clear out. That's what I'm getting for you Cancerians. Can I clear out that clutter upstairs? Let it go. Don't stress or worry so much about things because it seems like anything that you really want this month, Cancerians, you really have the possibility of getting it. Now, when I said yes, anything that you might potentially wish for could be happening because when you see this card in the outcome position of any reading and you want a yes or no answer, now the tarot is really not mechanically built to give you a yes or no. You can do it, but from my experience and personal study, from my personal experience, it's very hard to train your tarot deck to do that for you. But from my studies, when you see this card in this position, it is a yes or an indicator of yes, and it's the Sun card. And the Sun card is a major arcana card. And the Sun card is a real indication of success, good times, trust, friends, family. Things are really going great. The sun is shining down among you and your friends, your family, your loved ones. And it's a strength card of success, renewed trust, confidence. It's really a confidence builder, this card. So I think this card is very relative also to your self-esteem. If lately you've been feeling a little bit mentally unsure or a little bit unconfident about yourself or your position in life, perhaps because you've been through something very stressful, perhaps something in terms of depression or anxiety or a health matter for yourself or for someone else, this card is an indicator of yes, there are good times again. Yes, you can have what you want. You really put your mind to it. And be careful what you wish for this month, Cancerians. But this is a card of positivity. And it's a card letting you know and reminding you that the sun basically will come out again tomorrow. So whatever you have been through, Cancerians, of late, things are going to renew themselves again. There's good times ahead for you. And it looks like to me that December is going to be a wonderful month for you. And you do have this gift of renewal from your ace, which is strength out of adversity for many Cancerians out there that are watching. But also to remember that if there has been something going on, to not let the stress and worry and anxiety overcome you this month, to find your quiet room, whether it's physical, actual quiet room, or to find that quiet place in your mind. So good luck to you, Cancerians. Have a wonderful holiday, Cancerians. I've been thinking about doing a yearly tarot forecast for all 12 astrological signs. If you're interested in seeing that on YouTube, please let me know. It's going to be for the next 12 months, so it's going to take me a couple weeks to get that together. But if you'd like to see that, give me a shout out and let me know. Have a wonderful holiday, Cancerians. Thanks for all your love and support the last 6 months on YouTube. I really appreciate it. You've allowed me to share my gift. Thank you for your shares, your comments, your subscriptions, and have a wonderful holiday. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.